Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarley, and on this beautiful day, I'll be showing you this great 2015 Ram 1500 SLT 4x4 in bright white. Starting over here at the front of the vehicle, we will see our quad halogen headlamps, as well as your front towing hooks right down there at the bottom. Behind this great grille is a active grille shutter, which will close in order to increase aerodynamics, reduce drag, and increase your fuel economy. As well as under the hood, we have here a 5.7 liter Hemi powered engine, as well as a 8-speed automatic transmission. This vehicle has 395 horsepower with 410 pounds of torque. Coming down here to the tires, we have Goodyear Wrangler tires, and look at that tread. It's beautiful and deep and ready for some more kilometers on it, as well as our 17-inch completely aluminum rims. Coming up here to the mirror, we'll see we have an indicator light right here on the edge, as well as it is a breakaway mirror, which means it folds both to the front and to the back in order to get out of the way in the case of bumping into something, or if you just want to hide it away in a parking lot. These mirrors are heated, and there are also these convex mirrors that increase your visibility and reduce your blind spots. Now, stepping back from the door, I just want to show you our remote. And so with this button right here, we can just press the lock button, and that will lock the vehicle. And we just press once to open the whole entire vehicle. Now let's step in. Here in the driver's door, we will see that we have our controls for our powered mirrors, our power windows, and our power locks. These doors have a great amount of storage left in them, as well as they have cup holders. Right here is one of the 6 speakers in the cabin, and up here to the left of the steering wheel, we have our automatic headlamps, which means we can set it and forget it. It will turn on depending upon the brightness of the day, and we have our brightness controls for the displays on the inside. Down below, we have our parking brake. As well as to the side of the wheel, we have our knob here to adjust the tilt of the wheel. Now I'm gonna step up and in, so bear with me for a moment as I turn on the vehicle. Just gonna take the key and put it in the ignition. Oh, sounds like there's some music playing. Just gonna turn that down. And the AC. Here in the cluster display, we have a digital display right here in the center that shows the weather, the direction that we're facing, and currently our speedometer, which can go into kilometers and miles per hour. Going back, we can also see our vehicle information, our fuel economy, our trip information, and so much more. Coming back to the wheel, we'll see here on our left side that we have our voice recognition controls for our phone. Via Bluetooth, we can control our phone and answer or hang up calls without taking our hands off the wheel, which increases safety for everyone in the vehicle. These buttons also control the digital display. On the right here, we have our gear shifting, so we can do it with our hands on the wheel as well as our cruise control buttons. Coming here to the center of the vehicle, we have our 5.0 Uconnect screen, which is a touch screen. So as you can see, I can flip through tuning using the touch, and also our volume controls are right here, as well as tuning controls right here. We can connect media devices via auxiliary cable or USB. You can manage your phone. There's no phone paired at this time. We can go to our compass. We can have more customizable settings, as well as we can look at our temperature or our clock. You can also turn the screen off and touch it to turn it back on. Below, we have our climate controls, as well as our hazard button, and our towing controls, and our traction, and our traction. Over here, we have our E shifter dial, as well as our controls for our 2-wheel drive, our 4-wheel drive low, and 4-wheel drive. Here we have a DC plug, and on the other side we have a USB power port. Over here we have a glove compartment up top and a glove compartment down at the bottom. In the middle we have, in our armrest, the DC plug, as well as your auxiliary port and USB jack, and a change collector, which is handy to have so that there's not change rolling around everywhere. In the middle we have 3 large cup holders, and it turns into a 40-20-40 split up here in the front seat, making this cabin a 6-seater. Up above we have our controls to move the rear window in this vehicle. Now I'm just going to take the key and remove it, turn off the car, and let's look at the rest of the vehicle. Here in the back we'll see that our windows fold all the way down, and we have our power window controls right here. As well as in the door we have another one of those 6 speakers inside this cabin. Coming to the back we will see our quad cab, and even though it's a quad cab, there's actually quite a bit of room in here. And if we lift up these seats, we will see storage right here under the seat, as well as your cup holders right there in the middle. Folding that down and coming round to the back, we will see a 6-foot cab, as well as your backup camera. We have our 4-pin and 7-pin towing hitch hookups, as well as this vehicle has a full-sized spare tire. Opening up the box, we see a very large box, of course. You can fit a whole sheet of plywood in here, laying down flat, which is a large box. And there are liners available down here at the dealership. Thank you so much for coming and watching this video of this 2015 Ram 1500 SLT 4x4. I hope you have a great day and come down to this dealership to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Bye.